What's up guys, Kevin here from Salty Bottom Outdoors. Getting rigged up to do a little pond fishing tomorrow, and figured I'd show y'all how to tie my favorite line to leader knot. This is a very effective knot. It's been tested as one of the strongest line to leader knots out there, and that's the FG knot. If you Google the FG knot and how to tie it, it looks very intimidating, but there is a pretty simple method. It takes a little practice to get down, but once you get it right, you can tie it in 30 seconds. I used to run the double uni knot or the uni to uni knot, and I would always break off at the leader, never at my lure, which means I'm retying a lot. And ever since I switched to the FG knot, I don't lose my leader. Now for this demonstration, I'm using a little bit heavier line. I got some 30-pound braid here on one of my heavier rods and some 20-pound Berkley Trilene big game, just to make it easier to see, because in the camera, my 12-pound Invisex is pretty tough to see. You'll also need some braid scissors. A lot of pliers have braid cutters in them. These are the Salt Strong scissors. They work great. Split ring pliers and braid cutters in there as well. So they work very good. I've been using these a long time. Let's get into it. All right guys, the key to tying this knot is tension on the line. You have to have tension on the line at all times to keep this knot tight and to make sure that it stays tight throughout the whole time you're tying it. So I've got my rod, you can't see it's off camera, propped up between two stools so I can put tension on this. So here's the easy way to tie your FG knot. So start by taking your leader, wrap it around your pinky a few times. I have to wrap it around enough times to where it's going to stay, to where I can put tension on this without it coming untied. So we're going to do the same thing with our main line. So I'm going to wrap it around my pinky a few times so I can maintain tension on this the entire time. So once you've got it set up like this, okay, you're going to cross the line just like that. All right, we're going to go under the top, bring it back. Okay, that's one. Okay, do the same thing this way, go under, that's two. Okay, all the time I'm keeping tension on this line and that line, and I always put my hand back right here. Okay, so we're gonna go, sorry guys, I'm not used to tying it this way. I usually have it closer to my face. 3, 4, 5,
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15, 16. All right, so I did that 16 times. 8 around this line, 8 around that line. It should look something like this. Basically, you're creating a Chinese finger trap with your line, and it's not actually a knot that holds the line, it's actually the pressure you put on this that holds it. So once you've got it like this, pinch it right here and hold it. Okay, then you can let go of your main line. All right, make sure you're holding it here, otherwise it'll come unraveled. Now we're going to tie a regular old overhand knot around your main line and your leader tag. Okay, make sure that gets all the way down, and at this point this line is set. You can let go, it's not going to unravel. Okay, I usually like to put a little pressure on that, and then we're going to do that one more time around the main line and your leader tag. Oh my goodness, regular old overhand knot. All right, cinch that down. All right, so once you've got it looking like this, here's the important part. Here's how the knot actually works. Okay, I'm going to take and wrap this around my hand, the main line, wrap it around my hand a few times so it doesn't cut me. All right, do the same thing with the leader line, wrap it around my hand a few times. So now I've got it like this, right, and we're going to pull it tight. You got to put a good bit of pressure on it. You might think you're going to break the line, but you're probably not. If you look closer, it got so tight that the braid actually changed colors. That's actually the braid digging into this monofilament leader. It works same with fluorocarbon. This is just the heaviest leader I had on hand, so it's easier to see. So you pull that tight, and this knot is set. It is done. It is not going anywhere. But we got to clean it up. So you can take your tag end, trim off the tag end as close as you can to the knot without clipping your braid. Okay, And we're going to take this and we're going to tie another overhand knot, but I go around the line twice. Okay, just like that. All right, I'm going to tie it, snug it down, and what that does is we're going to make sure it's around that tiny little bit of the tag end left sticking up right there. That just helps protect that tag end from when it goes through the eyelets, doesn't catch as much. It's still going to catch a little bit, it's perfectly normal. So then we can trim the tag end off of your main line. And that's it. That's your FG knot right there. So there it is. That's your FG knot completed, ready to go. It is barely bigger than the diameter of your leader line, and it is one of the strongest line to leader knots you can tie. So that's it for this little short episode of Salty Bottom Outdoors. Just wanted to share something with y'all that it took me many years of trial and error with lots of different knots to figure out the one that I like. And now that I know how to tie the FG knot, I don't tie anything else. Take the time, learn it at home. It takes some practice to get it down. Once you get it down, like I said, you can tie it in about 30 seconds. Very effective knot, very small knot, extremely strong. Y'all please remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below. I'm gonna call it a night, try to wake up early and go fishing tomorrow. I'll see y'all on the next episode of Salty Bottom Outdoors.